Snoop is indeed a big name in the hip-hop music industry and partly recognized in the movie industry. It did not start smoothly for Calvin Cordozar Broadus Jr., also known as Snoop Dogg. Shortly after Snoop Dogg graduated from high school in 1989, he was arrested for possession of cocaine, and for about 3 years, he was frequently in and out of prison. In 1990, he was convicted of felony possession of drugs and possession for sale. While recording Doggy Style in August 1993, Snoop was arrested in connection with the death of a member of a rival gang who was allegedly shot and killed by Broadus's bodyguard. Snoop had been temporarily living in an apartment complex in the Palms neighborhood in the West Los Angeles region, in the intersection of Vinton Avenue and Woodbine Street, the location of the shooting. Both men were charged with murder, as Snoop was purportedly driving the vehicle from which the gun was fired. Johnny Cochran defended them. Both Snoop and his bodyguard were acquitted on February 20, 1996. In July 1993, Snoop was stopped for a traffic violation and a firearm was found by police during a search of his car. In February 1997, he pled guilty to possession of a handgun and was ordered to record 3 public service announcements, perform 800 hours of community service, pay a $1,000 fine, and serve 3 years probation. Snoop's criminal record goes on and on. However, it will be shocking to know that despite Snoop being the king of hip-hop, he is even a king in his marriage. In this video, I will be telling you the significant role of Snoop in hip-hop and how he managed to manage his marriage with the huge celebrity lifestyle and tasks that comes with it. Calvin Cordozar Broadus Jr. was born on October 20, 1971 in Long Beach, California, to Vernell Vernado and Beverly Tate. Vernell, who was a Vietnam War veteran, singer, and mail carrier, left the family only 3 months after his birth, and thus he was named after his stepfather, Calvin Cordozar Broadus Sr. Snoop really missed the presence of his father in his life. As a boy, his parents nicknamed him Snoopy because of his love and likeness of the cartoon character from Peanuts. He was the second of his mother's 3 sons. His mother and stepfather divorced in 1975. When Broadus was very young, he began singing and playing piano at the Golgotha Trinity Baptist Church. In 6th grade, he began rapping. As a child, Broadus sold candy, delivered newspapers, and bagged groceries to help his family make ends meet. He was described as having been a dedicated student and enthusiastic churchgoer, active in choir and football. Broadus said in 1993 that he began engaging in unlawful activities and joining gangs in his teenage years, despite his mother's preventative efforts. Broadus would frequently rap in school. As he recalled, "When I rapped in the hallways at school, I would draw such a big crowd that the principal would think there was a fight going on. It made me begin to realize that I had a gift. I could tell that my raps interested people, and that made me interested in myself." When Snoop began recording, he took the stage name Snoop Doggy Dogg. Dr. Dre began working with him, first on the theme song of the 1992 film Deep Cover, and then on Dr. Dre's debut solo album, The Chronic, along with the other members of his former starting group, the Dogg Pound. This intense exposure played a considerable part in making Snoop Dogg's debut album, Doggy Style, the critical and commercial success that it was. Fueling the ascendance of West Coast G-Funk hip-hop, the singles Who Am I and Gin and Juice
again, I got 5 on the 20s. It's like that, and as a matter of
reached the top 10
G's and make a few ends as I breeze through 2 in the morning.
and most played songs in the United States, and the album stayed on the Billboard charts for several months. Gangsta rap became the center of arguments about censorship and labeling, with Snoop Dogg often used as an example of violent and misogynistic musicians. Snoop Dogg may have gotten his start in hip-hop, but over the years he's become one of music's most notorious nomads. Though sometimes he's a punchline in the industry, he deserves far more regard. Snoop Dogg has appeared in numerous films and television episodes throughout his career. His starring roles in film includes the horror film Bones. He also co-starred with rapper Wiz Khalifa in the 2012 movie Mac and Devin Go to High School, which a sequel has been announced. He has had various supporting and cameo roles in film, including Half Baked, Training Day, Starsky and Hutch, and Bruno. He has starred in 3 television programs: sketch comedy show Doggy Fizzle Televizzle, variety show Dog After Dark, and reality show Snoop Dogg's Fatherhood. He has starred in episodes of King of the Hill, Las Vegas, and Monk, 1 episode of Robot Chicken, as well as 3 episodes of One Life to Live. He has participated in 3 Comedy Central roasts for Flavor Flav, Donald Trump, and Justin Bieber. Cameo television appearances include episodes of The L Word, Weeds, Entourage, I Get That a Lot, Monk, and The Price is Right. He has also appeared in an episode of the YouTube video series Epic Rap Battles of History as Moses. His ceaseless exploratory enthusiasm is one of the reasons he's been a mainstay in music for so long. In both solo projects and collaborations, Snoop has tested nearly every genre, from country to disco to reggae. His excellent record, Bush, only proves how creative and flexible a musician he is. Snoop Dogg's ability to change with the times and still remain relevant year after year, and how he has served as a ladder to lifting youngsters, is why he remains the king of hip-hop. He has created music spanning a number of different genres, cementing his place as a true jack of all trades. He has released a number of albums in his time, all containing a few hits that are still loved even to this day. So, how has Snoop Dogg managed to remain so popular over the years? Well, it is due to his ability to record and release relevant songs that people still love. In 2012, Snoop Dogg traveled to Jamaica, and shortly after, the rapper announced his conversion to Rastafarianism. Snoop also confirmed changing his name to Snoop Lion. Following his conversion, the rapper released a reggae album called Reincarnated, which highlighted his journey into the reggae genre and his new identity, Snoop Lion. Talking about awards, recognition, and nominations, Snoop is a don in the game. Broadus was among the judges for the 7th Annual Independent Music Awards to support independent artists' careers. He received the BMI Icon Award in 2011. The Washington Post, Billboard, and NME have called Snoop a West Coast icon, and Press Telegram referred to him as an icon of gangsta rap. In 2006, Vibe magazine called him the King of the West Coast. The Guardian's Rob Fitzpatrick has credited his album Doggy Style for proving that rappers could reinvent themselves, expanding rap's vocabulary, changing hip-hop fashions, and helping introduce a hip-hop genre called G-Funk to a new generation. In 2023, Snoop was nominated for induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Snoop married his high school girlfriend Shantae Taylor on June 14, 1997. On May 21, 2004, he filed for divorce from Taylor, citing irreconcilable differences. The couple, however, renewed vows on January 12, 2008. They have 3 children together: sons Corday, born August 21, 1994, and Cordell, born February 21, 1997, who quit football to pursue a career as a filmmaker, and daughter Corey, born June 22, 1999. Snoop also has a son from a relationship with Lori Hallman, Julian Corey Broadus, born 1998. He is a first cousin of R&B singers Brandy and Ray J and WWE professional wrestler Sasha Banks. In 2015, Snoop became a grandfather, as his eldest son, Corday Broadus, had a son with his girlfriend, Jessica Kaiser. Corday had another son who died on September 29, 2019, 10 days after birth. In 2005, Snoop Dogg founded the Snoop Youth Football League for at-risk youth in Southern California. In 2018, it was claimed to be the largest youth football organization in Southern California, with 50 teams and more than 1,500 players. He has since claimed that at least 20 of his former pupils have gone on to play with the NFL. Since 2017, he has also run a special needs division called Snoop Special Stars for anyone 5 years or older with a physical, mental, or developmental disability. Snoop Dogg partners with city officials and annually gives away turkeys to the less fortunate in Inglewood, California at Thanksgiving. He gave away 3,000 turkeys in 2016. In the past, Snoop Dogg has termed Thanksgiving as one of his favorite holidays. In 2018, he published a cookbook loaded with Thanksgiving recipes. Since 2013, the rapper has been giving away free turkeys to residents of Inglewood, California. He does this in a bid to help families who are faced with hardship due to unemployment or other unfortunate circumstances at Thanksgiving time. Although Snoop has donated and raised millions of dollars for charitable causes over the years, it is difficult to ascertain the full extent of Snoop's charitable giving, as he is wary that his donations and charitable causes might be seen as publicity stunts for his own image. For example, regarding Snoop's Special Stars, he said on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells radio that he avoided being in videos and photos at first, due to this apprehension, but he acquiesced once he saw the joy the kids and parents were getting by taking photos together. In all, one moral anyone could learn from Snoop Dogg is that he was able to show love to people, despite his rough beginning, and to Snoop, his marriage was part of success. Snoop is a king. Thank you for watching that interesting and educative video. I promise you will always get outstanding, informative, and entertaining videos. Kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be the first to get notified when we drop a new video. I'd love to see you next time.